Okie doke. You want to do the welcome?
Hello, everyone.
That's from Mary Poppins. Now we can see the chat. All right, you want to type something in there?
Who's the most proficient typer?
Me. Probably. Yeah. I'm pretty, slide it?
Definitely you. That's not a maybe. That's a definite. Did you see how many times I had to redo the simple, tarot together thing?
Oh, man, your things are gone. Like, there's no little nut. Okay.
What things?
I can't see it. What happens to it? Can you get that
I
off
don't know
there?
what that stupid thing is.
It pops up. You want to welcome people and tell them what we do?
Nobody's on yet. But yes, hello everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Tarot Together. I'm Michelle. This is April.
Hello.
We are a new YouTube channel. We are figuring out all the quirks and all the kinks, as you will see if you go back through the videos that we have so far. We're trying to figure out all the lots of technical difficulties. But like and subscribe to our channel, and we will be happy to answer your questions. And I did not feel like wearing makeup today, so we're very glowy today.
All right. So my question was, is this new roommate going to be good for me? Just had a roommate move in. So I got the Hermit, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, thank God for the Wheel of Fortune on the end. The Hermit, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune.
Did that start it or end it, though?
It ended it.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, yeah, this is
that's better.
First the Hermit.
I was like, whoa there.
First the Hermit. Focus. Then the Tower. The Wheel of Fortune. So,
we did have and do have a camera set up and lights to show you guys the cards, but we had some technical difficulties in doing that. So here we are just showing you the cards.
So when you subscribe, you can put your questions in the chat and we will read, and I will read the cards, and Michelle will guide me on that path and tell me where I have crashed and burned as I'm learning. All right, so the Hermit is introspection, withdrawal. Tower is something sudden that happens to change. So the tower is not always good or bad.
The tower is
something sudden happens,
a forced change.
And that is exactly what just happened. It's always a forced change. I thought it was just something sudden that happens.
Well, it's like either people say tower moment, right? We've heard that before, I'm sure, right? A tower moment is like if you are ignoring the signs, if you are not doing what you should be doing, if you are
say hi to 1082.
Hello. Hey. The universe is gonna make it happen for you.
Okay, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So this is exactly it. I hope that means that it's going to be good for me, because it's ending with the Wheel of Fortune.
The Wheel of Fortune is is things already in motion, things having momentum, already moving forward.
How are you doing, 1082? Thank you for being here. Okay, so I had this girl staying in my Airbnb, and she suddenly, she lost her license and couldn't get an Airbnb, and so she put it, hi Bob. And so she put it in, so she gave me her phone number, and I called her, and she was like, I've lost my license. Airbnb won't let me book. And so I just said, okay, we'll do this off the books. And then, she is actively looking for a rental, which we know in Wilmington is super hard to do. And so I'm like, well, I mean, I have a guy, my roommate is moving out next week. Come look at the place. And she did, and so there she is. So It is something sudden and unexpected. And is the Wheel of Fortune always good?
Right side up. Yeah, it's usually
Right side up is always good.
Mm-hmm. Why is this fucking clicking?
Luck, fortune, unexpected events.
It's like things changing, things shifting. Like I like to say to people when that card comes up, when the Wheel of Fortune card comes up, it's like just hop on the wheel. Like just get in the flow. Like things are already moving for you. Just ride the wave. Get on the wheel. Like let it move you forward.
Okay. I've just like moved around.
Like go with the flow.
Okay, and that's exactly what I did. I'm like, well, forget it. I'll just show you the room and see what happens. Because I had some other guy that wants to move in, but he seems, you know, a little like that wouldn't have been as comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway. Oh, I'm so relieved. Okay, 1082. Can I please? Does Nelson have a crush on me? We shall see.
What's Nelson's sign and what's your sign? 1082.
Nelson have a crush on 1082. Oh, I muted my phone.
Why can't I? I cannot. I'm trying to click on our live and I cannot.
I'm a Leo. Hey, Leos do it better.
I was yawning.
I thought she was having.
No, I mean us Aries would definitely disagree
about Leos.
us Aries would disagree, but you know, y'all Leos are all right. You're all right.
All right. Does Nelson have a crush on 1082? The heck? Okay, the first card I drew was the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse. And if there's anybody learning with me, feel free to put in the chat what your interpretation of the cards is. The first one's the Sun in reverse. The second one's the Hierophant, upright. And the third one is the Fool in reverse.
So would you get a yes or a no from that?
Blocked happiness. Hierophant is about tradition, convention, could be. And the Fool in reverse is like distracted, reckless. You know what? Like if I got the Sun and the Fool in reverse, I would have one set of beliefs about that together, but the Hierophant's in the middle of it.
So what do you feel like is trying to, like, what's our message here?
You don't see something clearly?
I would say
he
it's a no.
may look like a Hierophant, like it has potential, this person, but in the end, he's not the person that she thinks he is. And look more closely. That's what I would say.
It's a no. Yeah, it's a no.
But are the words that I gleaned from these?
I get the focus should be
flirty person.
The focus should be elsewhere. That this person has a wavering focus, and
like a Knight of Wands.
So I would say it's a no. Unfortunately, that Nelson.
He may, but it's not going to be anything good.
It's a flirt. I feel like this is a flirty person. I feel like that's all it is. This is a flirty person. Unfortunately. He is a flirty person. You're welcome. I'm only honest. I'm not going to lie to people. Sorry. I'm not that reader.
I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, and then you got to look for those readers that always have a positive attitude or always have a positive result.
No, it's not
a negative result.
It's not always going to be positive. You know, sometimes
nothing should be always anything. You just read what comes out.
Well, how I feel if people are going to take the time to ask me a question or book a reading with me or something like that, what are you what purpose am I serving if I'm going to lie to you and just coat your pet your ego and like just tell you what you want to hear? I'm not that reader. Mm-mm. I'm going to be honest, even if it's going to hurt your feelings. You need to know the truth, and the cards don't lie. So there's that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that means my roommate is going to be good for me. I'm so happy.
What's her name?
Her last name is Rain, and I can't remember.
Like R-A-I-N?
R-A-Y-N-E.
Oh, that's my daughter's.
I love that name. And I don't know if that's her middle name or not. I mean, it happened so suddenly, and I had so much to do. Layla.
You're welcome, 1082.
Layla Rain.
I like that name.
I know.
That has a good name to it, a ring to it. Do you know her sign?
No.
She feels okay, though.
Mm-hmm.
She feels like she stays to herself.
Wow. She was pretty, open, like, just, I like forthright people, and she seemed to be forthright.
Mm-hmm. If anyone has any other questions, just pop it in the chat. We'll be happy to read for you.
Any questions for you?
Yeah, but I don't want to ask it on YouTube. We don't need to know about my life. We need to know about your life.
Thank you, 1082, for being here. If you have any other questions, pop them in. Let me think of a question for me.
We go live every week. We try to schedule and be on time and stuff, but it's like, number one, I have 4 kids and I'm a single mom, and she's got her own life and her own situations and just all the things, all the things. Life. That's it. That's all. That enough said. Life. Like we plan to go live at 1 today. We're still trying to figure out how to put the lamp together at 1.
So we're thinking every Wednesday and Thursday.
It is what it is.
Every Wednesday and Thursday around,
But if you subscribe and hit notifications, it doesn't matter when, you'll just get notified. So, win-win for you.
And we're alone together. Okay, what else can I ask? Oh, I want to know if the guy who's giving me a quote for my fence, who did a terrible job next door, will do a better job on my fence, or should I get somebody else? Should I hire the fence guy who's getting me a quote together now? Will he do a good job? These fences are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
I only want to do this once, and if he does it, I mean, there's this big of a gap in some of the places. I'm like, no, I have a dog. There's a reason for a fence. Gaping holes is not a good fence.
No, not if you have a dog.
Oh, Raina, we're off of kind of a major road there. Okay. Boom. The Emperor upside down. Hierophant upright, and the Devil upside down. In reverse. So the Empress upright is a yes. What happens when it's reversed? Is that automatically a no?
No, it depends. It could be like caution. It could be, get all the facts before you proceed.
Lacking discipline and reckless is the Emperor in reverse. And then the Hierophant. See, I don't understand the Hierophant in this situation when we're talking about the Hierophant. I mean, I've only paid attention to love readings, and so I'd only go, oh, commitment, traditional commitment, and the Devil. Independence, freedom, discovery. He's mastered his devil. What does that mean?
I don't think so.
What does that mean? Why is a Hierophant here about a fence?
Well, the Hierophant is like higher education, right? Like,
someone could be teaching you something. You could be learning something.
Like maybe he knows what he's doing, right? But he's not the best man for the job. A Hierophant is someone that's like an authority,
And you're saying maybe he's not the best man for the job because of the cards surrounding.
Yeah, yep.
The Emperor in reverse,
Yeah.
which is lacking discipline, reckless, just. And the Devil in reverse. What does the Devil in reverse mean?
What does it say there for it?
It says independence, freedom, discovery, release, reclaimed power, reclaimed control. Like I think of it like my devil is,
I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling that.
is that I bite my nails or something. So the Devil in reverse would be I'm going to get control over that thing that I do that I don't.
Yeah, upright would be like, not negative, not good for you, needing to let go, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
In reverse, it's not very clear, honestly.
That would seem to me that it's okay.
It's not very clear.
Let's read
these two cards always,
here we go.
When these two cards come out, it's like, can you just be direct? Can you just stop pussyfooting around, and just be direct? The Hierophant is always like, what are you trying to say? Are we lagging on our channel? God, I hope not.
Somebody said on there that we're lagging a little bit.
Can't read this book in 10 days.
I mean, is this could I read it like he was lacking discipline and reckless, but he learned what he needed to learn or got the experience that he needed, and now he has conquered what he didn't know before, so he would be a good person for the job?
Let me see what I got. What's his name, or the business name?
His name is Dustin.
What's the business name?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Pop your question in the chat. All subscribers, you can ask as many questions as you like.
Within reason. I'm adding that caveat because sometimes y'all get crazy.
What was his name? Dustin? He gave me his card, but I didn't write it down.
I think it'll be alright. Yeah, it'll be alright.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The Chariot, the Moon, and the Empress. Chariot, the Moon, and the Empress. Creating something. Chariot is advancement. Get the show on the road. The Moon is where I'm confused. So, hidden path that will be revealed soon. Secrets, things are hidden. Illusion, confusion, intuition, emotions, uncertainty.
That's the traditional meaning of the moon. But for me, when I read, the moon is two people coming together for a common goal or purpose. It can be lovers, it can be friends, it can be business partners, it can be somebody. It's two people with the same goal.
So if we're trying to learn the tarot, and it gives us,
yeah, you always go by their traditional meaning, right? Okay, so let's tell them.
What if I think it means there's a kangaroo coming, and I'm going to say that for the next 10 years?
Is that what your intuition tells you?
No.
But if it was, then that's what you would go with. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we're talking about right now the moon card. So traditionally it means, what do you have written there?
Hidden path that will be revealed soon. Secrets, things are hidden, illusion, confusion, intuition, emotions, uncertainty.
It's like the dream world, like things coming to light, like things hidden in the dark, coming to light, right? That's what the moon is traditionally. But I am a, how do I put this? I'm a psychic first and a reader second. So I read differently than a lot of other people because I don't need the cards, but I learned the cards, right? So when I read, I use the traditional meaning, which April just shared with us, but I also have either my own interpretations of the cards or it's situational for the question asked. So that's what we're discussing right now. So
are you one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Are you the one? Is what I meant.
Oh, on my my phone is on.
Okay.
So I can see for lagging and stuff. So the moon card for me, I take into consideration the traditional meaning, but I also, for me, the moon card means two people coming together for a common goal or purpose. It can be lovers, it can be friends, it's business partners, two people with the same interest, the same direction. So she's asking a question about a company coming in and doing her fence. Is it a good fit, not a good fit, what have you? And that's what we're answering right now. So if you looked at the traditional meaning and you've got this card, you could say, maybe not, maybe he's secretive, right? But I'm reading these cards and I'm interpreting it the way I do. And I know and I feel that it is okay. And I get to that not only because of how I read the moon, but because it's got the chariot, which is forward movement, momentum and forward movement forward, positive movement forward. And also the chariot makes me think of balance because of the colors and the duality, right, within the black and white and stuff like that. So the chariot also makes me think about moving forward with balance. And then it ended with the Empress. And the Empress is like, she's come into her own. Like, she knows her magic. She knows her worth. Like, she's got what she wanted. So because of these two cards.
Oh, the surrounding cards. Okay.
Wait, where am I? Where's this shit go? This camera is backwards. Okay. So because these two cards were on the outside of this card, that is how I got, yes, it is a good fit.
Okay.
And because I know what this card means for me as a reader. I really hope that made fucking sense.
That did. It did for me anyway.
Like, you have to always take in consideration the traditional meaning of the card when we're talking about the tarot, because the tarot is the tarot. You can't change the tarot. It is what it is. Like, it's got its own definition. It's got its own rules. It's got its own way, right? But you can use your intuition and your psychic abilities or your intuitive abilities or what have you to go deeper or to expand on what you already know to be true for the card. So what do you feel about it? What do you think about it? How does this symbolism relate to the person you're reading? Maybe they're really into wolves. Maybe they're really into the moon. Like, it's not just the traditional meaning. It's not just sit down, look at the traditional meaning, boom, 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 there's your reading. There's intuition and other factors that play into it.
What time are we coming on tomorrow?
11:30 a.m. I think that's what we had written down. That's what's on the little
11:30
chart thing.
Come over here again.
It's up to you. I mean, it cost me like $15 at Uber.
Oh,
to go to your house. So
I'll be here at 11 then. I'm gonna get here half an hour before the start time so we can get it together.
So it's totally up to you.
Okay, so I'll be here at 11 tomorrow.
Okay.
I do have a doctor's appointment at 10:15, so I should still be able to be here around 11ish. So expect us on tomorrow at 11:30. At some point, you'll be able to see these cards without me holding them
I
up.
swear, we have a whole little setup with the light and the camera to show the cards and everything.
Yes.
Bought new cameras, and stuff. Got the software, and then we went to go live to use it all, and it was just like. So here we are, regular, just showing you the cards until we figure it all out.
Did you post on your major subscriber page? The one with all that we're doing this today?
In my group? No, I didn't post it in my group. I did not. feel like a sellout if I just go in there and ask them to support me when I haven't been in there at
Well,
all.
you're giving them something. You could go tell them right now. Come over for free reading.
I still just feel like I haven't even been like, hi guys, hello.
So say hi guys now.
I'm letting like my admins just. They probably hate me.
Go say hi.
So I haven't because I feel bad. Ask a question. Anybody have a question? We have answers.
So I got this new deck. I think I showed it to you last time. It looked really good. It's called Spill the Tea.
Yeah, that's cute.
Like I've seen some readers like start out by just getting like a vibe for the reading first.
Yeah.
And this is like, you know.
That's how I read, because like I said, I'm a psychic first and a reader second. So I will pull 3 cards for the situation, for the, for the reading, just to see check the energy of the situation.
Confession.
So I'm going to ask a question in my head.
Okay. Let me pull these.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on, knocking on your deck before you?
I do, if you notice, I do.
Oh, that's much better.
Mm-hmm. Or like this. I'll do it in hand. And it's 3 because 3 is the trifecta. Like I always say, it depends what school of thought you're coming from. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, body, mind, spirit. Which trifecta are you coming from? Or school of thought? Or both. I personally come from both schools of thought.
I'm going to pull 2 cards.
Okay, that's my question.
For the question in your head. Public exposure, private matters could be exposed, and trust in process. Trust the progress.
Yeah, well, that's what we've been doing. So
of the relationship.
Ha ha ha! You
don't rush for answers.
Oh my god, that's what I always get.
It's a pain.
That's literally what I always get. Wait, just wait. Just keep waiting.
Be patient.
Just keep waiting.
Just wait.
Just keep waiting.
Be patient.
Oh my god, just
trust
keep waiting.
Be patient. Do you want to go bury these in the backyard? Because I'm over it.
I swear.
If I had $1, if we had $1 for every time. You're on the right path, which is comforting.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to be patient. Like, I'll be 150 years old.
I've already been patient. I don't want to be any more patient. I'm patient. I'm not a very patient person at all. I'm a very impatient person. Very impatient.
Not like an Aries at all.
No.
Or a Leo.
I'm such an Aries. I'm a healed Aries, though. There's a big difference.
Yeah, there is.
Are we literally just talking to ourselves over here?
We are. Like, we've got to do something different. I mean, this is the thing. We just go here and wait. It should show that we're live, and until more people see it. That's why I thought that the scheduled lives were so much better, because it gives a countdown. It lets people know, hey, Wednesday at such and such a time they're going to be on here, so I'll tune in.
Wow, my face looks fucked up.
And if we just keep doing it, we got to have a work session and try to figure out this stupid camera. But I don't know why you need me here for the work session, because that's your department. Thank you.
I don't know why it's not like the thing that it would have been fine if it was the how do you switch the YouTube channel thing? That's the thing. Like,
is there a customer service number?
No, of course not.
Other readers use, what is it that we use? This something
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
I'm gonna have to email StreamYard.
Email StreamYard.
Mm-hmm. Or look on Reddit, probably. You can probably find answers on Reddit.
Really? Yeah, people have been doing this long enough. There should be some.
Like, why did my StreamYard go to the wrong channel? That's what I need.
Like the mother channel. It's not just like to some totally different channel. It's the mother.
Yeah, what do they call it? Like one's the account and one's the channel or something like.
Right.
Because that channel didn't even have a thing like a, you know, couldn't even do
A
anything.
thingamajiggy?
Yeah,
A lollygag?
yeah, totally. I'm hungry.
Are you still on?
Yeah, we're on.
No, I mean you.
Yeah, yep. I'm over here.
All right.
So I can hear, see, and make sure we're not lagging and everything.
So put your question in the chat. Just hit subscribe and put your questions in the chat, and we will pull some cards for you. I'm gonna ask a question in my head and see what crazy. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Nanya. How are you? Who's Nanya? You? Amazing is stretching it. Since it's you, we can be frank.
Well, we should get a print a QR code to give out this next weekend at my next event, because I was super busy last Saturday.
Maybe we could do it live together and then once for like 10 minutes. What event is it?
Tap Yard's grand opening. Last weekend they had like a St. Patrick's Day thing, and I did an event there. And I was
like reading event.
I did readings there. Yeah, we had a tent. Ashley and I had a tent. She was reading Reiki. I did readings.
Maybe we could do a preview.
And I was super busy. I was really busy that day. Doing live readings.
There's one this weekend.
When this Saturday. I think it's 12 to 4 again. Like last week.
Would you be into doing like 15 minutes?
We have a booth. I don't really know if I would be able to, because I'm literally making money. Like I'm like before it starts, yeah, or after, yeah. But
maybe we should have cards.
But while I'm there, I just unless somebody's cool with being read on live. That's the only way.
Go live while you're doing your thing there.
They'd have to be cool with being read live. Other than that, I've got to be there to read the people, because I'd be making moolah, and we need moolah.
Oh, Saturday. Anyway, I got a big event. I don't even know why I just looked at my phone. Well, maybe I can get some cards made and hand them out to everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we make like something with a QR code or something to subscribe to our channel.
Okay.
And that has the live schedule on it. But didn't you want to change the Wednesdays?
Let's do that now.
Okay. Do you want to end this or keep talking on here?
Well, let's just keep going. See if somebody else shows up. It's the only way we're going to get subscribers is if we hang on and wait for people to show up. And hopefully one day we'll have so many people doing it that we're like, God, I missed the days where we had to wait for somebody to show up. Okay, my thing is that my Airbnb, I have to clean it.
I'm listening.
And the checkout time is 10 a.m. and check-in time is 2 p.m. What time are when do your responsibilities start?
The kids are gone to school at 7:30.
Yeah, but when do they get home?
3:30. So from 7:30 to 3:30, I don't have kids.
And would you have to stop right away as soon as they walked in?
No.
So what about 2:30? Every Wednesday and Thursday at 2:30?
Can we do it like earlier? What about earlier?
No, not unless we did it at 8 a.m. Or we can do one in the, later after the kids go to bed. That's our window, It's either 2:30 or 9:30.
9:30 at night, you mean?
Yeah.
Because 9:30 in the morning would be good. And I don't like the morning. I'm not a morning person.
I gotta clean.
We need to fix the color saturation. We look yellow. I think it's the camera, not the light.
I look super yellow.
We both kind of do. It's the camera settings. Oh, well, wait. Do we look yellow on that one too? Yeah.
That's a you thing.
You have to fiddle with the settings. Hey, 4 people liked it. We got 4 likes. How do you not have any
Really?
subscribers though? Yeah.
Are we still at 57?
Yeah. All right, I'll have to share it in my group.
Yes, you will. We could be talking to people right now.
I have to go be friends in there and let them know I'm not dead.
That's awfully nice.
I have
Generous of
literally
you.
not posted in that group in like, God, a year. I'm surprised that admin is still adminning for me. She's probably like, fuck this lady.
Have you looked on there or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then go on
a lot.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Go put us on there. Surprise. She lives. You've got 4 kids. Everybody understands.
Look, see how many in there? 102K.
Go live right there. Do it. Do it. Pop your question in the chat and I will pull some cards for you for free. It's free to subscribe. You have to be a subscriber to do it. You're not on here 3 times, are you?
No.
Okay. So subscribe and give us your questions, and I'll answer them for you for free. And Michelle will help me interpret because I'm learning and she's my mentor. Hey Michelle, it's Bob. Bob B.
Hi, Bob. I love you. He's an amazing tarot reader.
Really?
Yes. Yes, Bob, you are an amazing tarot reader. Yeah. He kicks my ass. He's an amazing tarot reader.
Oh, shit. I'm on like day 13. He loves you too.
Something fell?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I got circle of drama. Someone is about to reveal everything. No holds barred. He said he does not kick your ass.
Yeah, okay, Bob. You are, in tarot, you do. You are such a good tarot reader. You just need to know it. But do you have a question? We'll be happy to answer for you. All right,
Please,
I did it.
Please help me practice. You did?
I posted it in the group.
Yay! She lives.
Just want to apologize to any of my group members that come on here. Like, well, I haven't been active in the group in like a year.
Do you take cards that fall out? And Bob, feel free to answer that too. Do you take cards that like flip out, or do you just wait until you feel right?
That.
Oh, is Sherry my person? Let's ask. Here's what I got for my question. Tell me about it. Okay, I'm learning the major arcana first, Bob. So I'm going to pull the 22 cards. What was your question? I'm not saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Bob takes cards that fly out. Do you?
Yeah, it
You do
depends.
too?
It depends. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is she
Well,
Bob's person?
see, for me, I want the cards to fly out.
That's what I was thinking. I like it to.
I want the cards to pop up and to fly out, but I want only one at a time. So.
Judgment in reverse. The Fool in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sun in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to try to read this. Don't laugh, Bob. The Judgment in reverse, repeating patterns. One or two cards, he'll take flippers, and if it's a bunch, he doesn't take them. So the Judgment in reverse is, I've taken all kinds of notes, and from what I get from that is like failure to learn lessons. It could be, self-doubt or repeating patterns. You have to like repeat a cycle or something. Judgment in reverse. The Fool, foolish or reckless behavior, or something is stale or dull, just a distraction. And the Sun in reverse is blocked happiness. Unrealistic expectations, secrets left in the dark, don't see clearly. So how would I take that? Is Sherry my person?
No.
I would say no. And then try to read them like she's another lesson that you don't want.
Or a lesson you didn't learn.
Oh, do you want, you don't want to repeat a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out how to put these into words. One sentence, taking these cards and taking, does that make sense? Oh my gosh, yay. So there's something about, you've already learned that lesson. You don't want to be foolish and have to relearn that again.
And remember,
or you had the opportunity to learn this lesson again. This is an opportunity for a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But remember, like the Judgment card is also like about spirit, like your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, your spiritual connection, and things like that. So I feel like this was a karmic relationship that you were meant to learn lessons from. Is she your person? No. But she's something you're meant to learn from and move on from.
So rather than going on and on about how to read these cards together, pay attention to the question and answer it. Okay. Nope. Bob said he's still learning. Oh, he's still learning that lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
It's about not repeating the same thing. It's about not repeating patterns. It's about not repeating things that don't make you feel good.
Okay, let's add that to the list of stuff we're tired of hearing. Be patient.
I have to go with my door.
Okay. Tired of hearing be patient. Tired of relearning lessons.
Done with the lessons. Like, how many more lessons do I need to learn?
I'm smart enough, for the love of God, man, Bob, are you local to where we are? Says, I know, I'm not repeating the same patterns this time. Oh. Connecticut, that's a good state. Is it starting to like get a little bit warmer there? We've had some 70-ish degree days here so far.
I can't yet. Oh, you're watching my live? My son is watching our live.
Nice. Take that for me for a second.
I'm just gonna go this way. It's easier.
Oh, it's in the 60s in Connecticut. God. I used to go up to Martha's Vineyard every summer, and I was amazed by the time we got there. I would like show up in flip-flops,
God,
and people are still wearing sweatshirts. Okay. You have any other questions, Bob, or anybody?
Got a coffee delivery.
Whew. A little too sweet.
Little too needs some creamer.
Oh, that's strong.
He got it right though. No cold, no ice.
Y'all, how long is it going to take for me to be able to just throw these cards down and know instantly what they are? Just have to keep practicing.
When you get more comfortable and confident with it, you know, it takes a while to get comfortable, and and get detached from the outcome.
Detached from the outcome.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it's irresponsible for me to do readings for people. I have to do it on my friends. And if they're my friend, I'm attached to the outcome.
So, I mean, you can read for people. It's only unethical, or whatever the word is you just used, if you are not
irresponsible.
if you are not forthcoming that you are learning. So would I suggest like you go set up shop and go start charging for money? No. I mean, you could charge
free readings for practice.
Yeah, for practice.
I would love to do that.
Or
with
like a low enough
just to give me practice
amount,
and hope that I'm coming up with the right, what the cards are actually saying.
It's just gonna be
so Bob said, I think those cards were also about letting go and stop trying to control things. Let the universe handle it.
Exactly.
What did we have?
I'm not that formal, so you can.
Hi, Crystal, Carol.
Right over there.
Yep. Let's put your question in the chat. I'll read your cards of my mentor. I'm learning, and this channel is for people who are learning or just need a free reading. So go ahead.
Can you let the dog out? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Bob says you need to listen to what's coming to you and say it. God is working through you.
Sorry, guys, for that yell. My kids are on spring break.
Rude.
My dog needs to go out.
Kids and dogs everywhere up in this place.
It's a little chaotic up in her. So, I mean, never are you going to come to our channel and get like a polished, like, perfection. I think we both strive to be a little not perfectioned. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be perfect, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to be perfect.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, there's room
then it's
for,
no fun.
Like, we're human. That's the point. We're human. Like, I'm not trying to pretend or front that, like, we have it all fucking figured out. That's what I mean. Like, we're human.
Bob says, don't worry about being right or wrong. Share the message.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly, Bob.
So Crystal's question is, I was wondering, what do you see coming for me soon? So is that too vague for me to attempt? Or?
See, this is my, like, that's why I put that caveat in with the questions with the YouTube people.
Right. Can you pick like an area, love, work?
So hold on. I will say that's vague, that's big. That can be so many different things, right? But just for practice sake and just for shits and giggles, we're going to pull for that. But you can get more clarity. We can help you more if you're more specific. Put it that way. And I just want to say again, I didn't feel like wearing any makeup today, so I keep staring at myself in the camera, and that's why I'm looking weird.
Bob said start with yes or no questions too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, Crystal, what do you see coming for me soon? Crystal, coming for me soon. Okay, so what do you see coming for you soon?
General and career. She said, I'll be more specific then, in general and career. Bob said, you look great. You look great, Bob. We got to get together, Bob.
What is that picture? Is that a cardinal? It's too small for me to see. What picture? Bob's.
Oh, God.
Profile picture.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong one.
Crystal said, you look awesome. Shut up. I added the shut up.
Thank you, Crystal.
Okay, what do you see coming for me soon? The Hierophant reversed.
I knew that Hierophant was going to show up. That's why I said let's try
the
it.
Death
and see what
reversed. The Hierophant's showing up a lot today. And Temperance reversed.
So this is hard for me sometimes as a reader. Being, like I said, I'm psychic and then a reader. Psychic first, reader second, right? So it is hard for me sometimes because I immediately go into psychic and like I know the things. Do you know what I mean? Like I know the things. So it's hard sometimes for me to stay within the confounds of the tarot.
Crystal, are you learning tarot? I don't know how to work that because we're supposed to be here. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. That's why we keep going. No, she's not learning tarot. Tell her what she needs to know that I'll try to read these cards. And she's not a reader.
Try to read them.
Okay, Hierophant in reverse is about.
So just to specify, Crystal, we went with your general question at first, like what is coming for me, and then we'll go into the more specific career love stuff, because I just wanted to see what we would get and learn how to interpret it, or teach how to interpret and stuff.
So the Hierophant in reverse, I have like rebellion, unconventionality, nonconformity, new methods, ignorance, and unsure. Death in reverse is fear of change, repeating negative patterns, resisting change. I'm starting to get a theme. And then Temperance in reverse is imbalance, so excess, extremes, discord,
I'm just
recklessness.
Busting at the seams.
Hey, well, wait. Let me try.
I know I'm busting. I am.
Oh. Okay. So, confidence is an issue. Direction, right? Confidence and direction.
She's stuck.
Yeah, you're stuck. How do you read the Temperance in reverse? Tell me that.
The Temperance in reverse is like, you need an attitude adjustment. You need to change the way you're viewing things. You need to change the way you're thinking about things. You need to change the way you're...
imbalance, is that what that... I'm supposed to draw all that from the word imbalance.
I just see the word temperance, right? Temperance is your, honestly, I don't know what the fuck it is, but temperance is like your attitude, your temperament, the attitude you take about things, right? So that in reverse is saying she's needing or she, not
Crystal.
Person, Crystal needs to change their temperament about situations, change their attitude about certain situations. What I derive from those cards is that this person is feeling stuck and not sure which way to do. I feel like this person feels unfulfilled and doesn't know which way to move, so they're stagnant and not moving in either direction. Tell me if that resonates, Crystal.
Bob said she needs to be open to stepping out of her comfort zone. There's a decision she needs to make, she's afraid to make. Yeah.
Bob would be a super cool person to have on here one time to do readings with us, because he's a really good reader and he explains very well.
We would love to have you on, Bob. That would be so awesome if we had a way
to do it. And I'm answering.
Can we do it?
We on StreamYard, yeah. When I can get that shit figured out, why we couldn't?
Yeah, we can't do it.
Why we couldn't?
Oh, Crystal said it resonates a lot. Seriously, do you want to tell us? Like what were maybe afraid to try, or that maybe that you're loving and you're thinking, I don't know if I could do it, or you're having some self-doubt about it. I know what I want, but the steps to the direction is difficult for me.
I feel like you're dealing with self-doubt. I feel like you go like, I got it, I could do it, I got it, and then you're like, no, oh my God, I can't do it. Who am I to think I could do this thing or whatever, or what have you? It's a confidence. It's confidence.
Have you tried writing out steps 1 through 10 to getting what you want, or 1 through 5, and then only looking at step 1, or only looking at step 2? I can do this one thing. It's like 3 seconds of, what do they call it? 3 seconds of courage is all you need.
I can feel Crystal's energy. See, exactly, Bob. Bob said I can feel Crystal's energy. Exactly.
I'm supposed to be in college.
I'm so proud
right
of you,
now.
Bob, just by the way. You're really coming out of your comfort zone, and I'm really proud of you. And it's about goddamn time, Bob. Seriously.
Crystal, are you taking a break from college? Is there a chance for you to go back, or is that necessary for what you want? Can't seem to find the way.
So let's go deeper. So you asked first about what's next for me, right? And so we determined that there's not much right now because you're stuck, because you feel like you don't know which way to go. You know you want something, but you don't know how to drive the car to get there. You know what I mean? So now let's go deeper and let's focus solely in career with regard to Crystal. What should Crystal be focusing on for career? What's the career path? What do we get for that?
I'd like to ask, are you having a hard time getting into college, or thinking about paying for college? Is college necessary for what you want to do? It's about facing your fears. Is there a fear about college? And some people think that, like my son has ADD, and he didn't think that he has a hard time with tests and all that. All of those factors, really. Well, it's taken my son maybe about twice as long, but he's doing it. He's doing it. He took a leap of faith and he got into college.
Crystal said it's resonating. I love it. And all of those factors, really.
Okay.
So we're accurate with that.
Finances, direction, and having a hard time applying and such.
Okay.
Are there programs around you? Go to the college, because sometimes the college that you want to attend has a department that helps people do that. Career Readiness Center at UNCW for sure. It's about baby steps. Baby steps. Just do that one thing. Locate. Step number 1, locate who can help you with college acceptance. Like
so let's see what the cards get with regard to career for Crystal.
All right, so we shouldn't ask about college. We should go to career, because colleges come first.
It's going to be if college is the focus she's going to need before career, or what she should be doing, or what it takes to get there. It's going to come out.
Okay. So what's the question?
Just for Crystal and with regard to career, what do we get?
What do we get for Crystal and career?
Crystal, do you already have a field or thing that you would like to do? Look at you, Bob. Look at you.
Crystal, I really want to get into college internationally, and hopefully I get it. Bob was asking about.
She said, I'm not good with children. Me either, and I have 4, and I used to be a teacher.
I think she likes to see pictures of children.
Just kidding.
Not so much in real life. And she said arts and music. All right. Okay, so I got the Chariot reversed.
Stagnation, not moving forward.
The Sun upright.
You have options.
You have options. And what is that? The World
You're
in
the
reversed.
problem. You're the problem. That's the synopsis for all those cards.
Bob's like, hello. Believe in yourself.
So I always like to tell people, Crystal.
Yeah, which is easier said than done.
Make a line in the sand. Make a decision. What do you want to do? Okay, so let's say you said you like arts and music. Okay, so I'm just going to say, even though I know you said you're not good with kids, just for an example, let's say you want to be an art teacher. Okay, we're just going to go with that. So you're not an art teacher yet, right? But you know that's what you want. This is the thing that you want, right? So make a line in the sand. Make a decision. I'm going to be an art teacher. Boom, there's your decision. Now start taking steps toward that. Contact colleges, start filling out your FAFSAs, whatever it is, right? Talk to people that already do what you want to do. These are ways that you can tell the universe, this is what I want. This is what I'm trying to get for. Here's my line, and I'm not moving. I'm not moving from this line. This is what I want. So make a decision what you want to do, where you want to go. I want to go to school internationally, you said, Crystal. So make that decision, find that school, and start moving toward it. It doesn't have to be here now. You just have to take the action steps toward it. And that's how you bring it in. That's how you bring it closer. That's how you make it happen. Make a choice, make a decision, make your line in the sand, and then move forward.
You'd be so surprised if you just go to different departments at a university and say, you know what, I don't know what I want to do, but you go to that department. Maybe you go to the art department. Maybe you go to the international students department. And you just say, hey, Bill Clinton is on.
Hello, Bill Clinton.
You can call me Monica.
April.
But if you go to that
nasty bee.
But if you go to that department, you will find people who want to help you.
Bob the Builder,
Maybe
how are you? I'm fine, Bob the Builder. How are you, Bob the Builder? Bob the Builder's my son, okay? So, do you have a question, Bob the Builder?
Bill Clinton, you want to put a question in the chat? All you have to do is subscribe and put your question in the chat. Crystal, what's your advice for me? And what do you see for me, if I may ask?
My advice for you, Crystal, is what I just said. That was for you. All that about making a line in the sand, that's for you, Crystal. Make your decision, make your line in the sand. And by make your line in the sand, I mean make a choice. I want to go to XYZ college. That may or may not happen, right? But you've made your choice that that's what you want. So now you're going to start taking steps toward that thing. Look up YouTube videos about it, talk to people that have gone there, contact the school, start writing emails, letters, whatever it is, the thing you have to do to move you toward that. It's making a decision and then moving forward with it. And I'm also going to say fake it till you make it, because I feel you have a lack of confidence and you don't believe in your own abilities and your own capabilities. So that's going to keep you wavering, that's going to keep you stuck, and that's going to keep you from making that line in the sand and moving forward toward it. So fake it till you make it.
And Crystal, I want to tell you a story. I wanted a job at the university that's here for the longest time, and I kept applying and not getting interviews or not getting hired. And someone kept telling me, just go stand on the corner at the university with your resume. And I fought about that. That's not how you do this anymore. You know, you have to go online and apply. You don't take your resume places. You don't blah blah. So finally, I just did it, and that is the day I got a job.
I called a place about a
Just do
waitressing
it.
job, and they were like, "Bring a resume," and I was like,
A resume for?
I was like, "Bro, I want to wait tables for like 5 or 10 hours a week. Like, bring a resume." I don't. Okay.
Crystal, do you have an aunt or a grandmother who passed away? Someone's dressed very formally in a shirt and jacket.
Fancy.
Bill Clinton's funny.
What did Bill Clinton say?
Let's answer. Crystal was right, or Bob was right before. Bob, yeah. So, okay, Crystal, let us know. She has a grandma, and yes, she died. She wrote lots of
romance, chaos, or just me and my snacks again. I mean, what's wrong with snacks, though, Bill?
Like, it's fun.
You know, you just need somebody to eat the snacks with you. That's what you're looking for, right? Somebody to eat the snacks with you.
Too much to ask.
You know, we all want snack partners. You know, they got to bring the good snacks, though. You know what I'm saying? Got to bring the good snacks.
Of course.
Why don't you bring me snacks when you come over, April?
I ate my what was it?
We should bring snacks.
I'm just trying to get you out of the shower in time to start this thing.
I had to go to the gym, or I would have been a psychopath today. Okay, we're glad Michelle went to the gym. I'd be in a...
Okay, Bob and Crystal have something going on inside. Let's answer Bill.
I love it.
What does the universe have in store for my love life? Romance, chaos, or just me and my snacks again? Let's ask. Romance, chaos. In store for love life for Bill. Bill Clinton. I can't. And now I'm attached to the outcome.
We're invested, Bill. We're invested.
All I can think
we want you to come back and tell
Wash
us.
the blue dress. What are you thinking? Jesus.
We want you to come back and tell us about the snacks, Bob. Or Bill.
Boom. Death in reverse. Wheel of Fortune upright. Justice.
Okay.
Death in reverse. Wheel of Fortune upright. And Justice upright. Oh, I love Bob already. I don't know.
Bob's
okay.
Awesome. I've known Bob for
what
a
does the
couple
universe
years.
have in store for my love life? Okay. Fear. Fear of repeating those negative patterns. Fear of repeating lessons. Wheel of Fortune. So what I take from Wheel of Fortune is focus on what you can control. When you allow the wheel to turn, it'll turn in your favor. So get past that fear. And Justice.
And also the Wheel of Fortune it's in motion regardless of your actions or not. Like the Wheel of Fortune, like
are you gonna hop on?
Yeah, exactly. Like the wheel is already in motion. Like what's already meant for you is already yours. What already is yours is yours. It's already, you just have to go out there and get it. Like retrieve it, bring it in, make it happen. So the wheel is things already being in motion. Just get on and hop the fuck on and go with it.
And then Justice is resolution.
Getting what's yours.
Truth,
your piece
honesty.
of the pie.
Yeah. So get over your fear of change. Get back into the action and get going, because you're going to get what you want. Is that accurate for these cards too? There's those children. Crystal, hide your ears. I don't want to hear the children.
My kids are on spring break outside.
Does that make sense, Bill? We're asking for what do we see happening? See that. So the final card was justice, resolution. Maybe you've gotten a little too comfortable with your snacks and it's time to get back on that dating app or start going out with your friends again. You know, just put yourself back out there. And get back in your balance. Does that make sense, Bill? So, yeah, he says that makes sense. I said maybe he's gotten too comfortable with him and his snacks. And he needs to put himself back out there, you know, get on your dating app or go out with your friends.
He's keeping himself safe, small, and at home with
Safe,
snacks
small, and
to avoid the chaos.
To avoid the chaos, yeah.
That he actually craves.
But with the justice in the last one, if he puts himself back out there, he's going to find something he wants, right?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yay, April.
Yay, I'm so excited. Bill, do you have any other questions? If we could all just get rid of our fears, right? Same for Crystal. Isn't it remarkable how much easier it is to remember those bad things that people have told us, which we've all had people tell us bad things. You're, you know, not this, or you're too much that, or whatever. Those things are so much easier to believe. And it's like we have to prove it to ourselves. We have to build our own confidence. We have to just go out and find something you love and then try to do it. And just ran for office. I hated public speaking. Now I don't care about public speaking. So I faced my fears and I overcame it. It's still not, you know, a fun thing to do, but it doesn't scare me. It doesn't stop me from doing the things that I want to do anymore. Although I'm with Bill Clinton and I'm at home with the snacks because
that's where the good snacks are. The house,
man. The drama. I don't want the chaos either.
Nobody
wants the
drama.
drama.
We just want the good snacks.
Right.
I wouldn't even be sitting right here in front of this camera if I didn't face my fears.
Right. Bill said, nope, he's got to get back to it. He's at work, probably. Just put your question in the chat and we will try to answer it. I am learning tarot and this is my mentor, Michelle. So I'm trying to read the cards for their meaning and she is clarifying.
I need to put my link in there for like private readings and stuff.
Yeah. So when I had my personal question earlier and I got circle of drama, spill the beans, and pushing boundaries, what are your thoughts on that?
What order did it come out in?
This way. Pushing boundaries, spill the beans, and circle of drama. I think it was this. Yeah, Crystal, people start to get scared when it gets close to graduation date at university. Oh my gosh, gotta be an adult.
Your social circle is full of dramatic changes? So I feel like this is not what you think it is. Like it feels like a package wrapped up with a nice bow that's still a shit sandwich inside. That's what it feels like.
That makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
For whatever your question is, that's my answer. It's a shit sandwich wrapped up with a bow.
It's presenting a filet mignon in a trash can lid.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I've got these cards that I got. They're called Spill the Tea. And so I asked a question, a personal question, and I got
Bob, I love you so much.
Yeah. Pushing boundaries.
Hey, Bob, want to be an admin on here too? He's one of my admins in my group.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I trust Bob.
Then circle of giraffe.
I don't trust many people, but I trust Bob. He said, sure. I love you, Bob.
Can you figure out how we can use cameras? So this beautiful equipment that we just paid a lot of money for.
It's just sitting here.
So you can see the cards in the split screen. It's like he's busy.
Yes, Crystal, the advice that Bob is giving you is accurate. Is yes, you can just talk to them. They are just right there.
Do you think people are the same as they were on Earth as they are in
sometimes? Yes.
life?
If you were a dick in this
right?
life, you're gonna be a dick over there too. But
gonna have more answers.
But
a dick with more answers.
You're going to be able to, like, they lose the emotions. Like, they just see it as, like, kind of events, like, factual. Like, this led to this, led to this, led to this. Like, I did this, it caused that, and they see the catalyst effect. Like, they can, I describe it like a tapestry. Like, they can, our loved ones, we're talking about passed on loved ones. April asked if they're, like, basically, if they're a butthead in life, are they going to be a butthead in death? And the answer is yes. A lot of times, yes. But they lose the attachment, they lose the emotion, they lose the, like, it doesn't affect them. Like, they're neutral to it. You know what I mean? Like, we're the ones with the emotions. We're the ones that cry a fucking river and all the things. They can pull back and see the bigger tapestry, the bigger picture of, like, let's use a parent, for example, of how parents' bad choices led to this, led to that, led to this, to affect you in your tapestry of life. So, I hope that kind of answers it. And they go through, like, a review. They go through a learning, a healing. They do have growth and change and, you know, have take amends and apologize for their wrongdoings and stuff like that. So, you know, so yeah, sometimes they are still a dick. Yes. And sometimes they got jokes too when you're, like, connecting with someone's loved one and you're, like, you know, passing messages for them or whatever. Like, they got jokes, man. They have senses of humor. Like, they will fuck with you. They will, like ha 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 mess with you. I mean, like,
how do you have sense of humor with no feeling?
That's a really good question, April. Because I don't know how to answer that. It's just because it's not like they lose the knowledge of it or, like, the capability to have humor, and I don't even know how to answer that.
Like, humor is that's a feeling, that's a joy, you know.
I don't know. That's a good question, but I know it to be true that they still, like, have a sense of humor sometimes, or will
my grandmother had a wicked sense of humor,
and that would come through in a reading. That she had a wicked sense of humor.
Have a wicked sense of humor.
And there's different type of mediumship too. Like, there's soul medium. Like, I do, like, soul to soul mediumship. Like, I can make you feel like you're in the presence of that person. Like, I will start to speak like them. I will. It's like I embody their essence in a way. Like, you will feel their presence. And then there's, like, mental mediumship. There's rescue medium. There's so many different types of mediumship, and we all mediums work in different ways, right? Like, Bob has the ability to do mediumship. I have the ability to do mediumship, but we do it in different ways. We are gonna get to the same destination on a different frequency.
Oh my gosh. I'm invested in Crystal. I want her to go to college.
Bob, help me answer that question. I was talking about how when you pass over, you kind of lose the emotions. Like, you just see it factually. You know what I mean? You're not so connected to the emotions of the event or the thing. But yet, when you connect with a loved one, they'll still have, like, a sense of humor sometimes, or an attitude, or whatever. So Crystal was asking, well, how can they have a sense of humor if they've lost attachment to the feeling of, you know, funny? So how would you answer that question, Bob? I'm curious of your input on that, if you don't mind. God, that needs, like, 8 pounds of creamer.
what kind of coffee did he get?
It's from Coco Pippa.
Is that super strong?
It's kind of strong, yeah. Can you? I probably smell like a coffee bean right now.
I just like strong.
I'm like,
coffee.
hi, Crystal. You're like my coffee breath. Oh, Bob and Crystal are having like a little moment over there. Okay, never mind. Sorry, Bob. I didn't see the chat until now. Sorry, Bob. It's a really good question, though.
Did you know Bill Clinton from your channel or no? Or
no,
I
don't know who the fuck Bill Clinton is, but I got feelings about it though.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell him or no?
No.
Oh shit.
We have 4 people watching. Myself, Bob, Crystal, and Bill.
Bill said he had to go.
Oh, and Bob the Builder, I guess, which is my kid.
Bob the Builder.
Which is literally my
Bob
kid.
the Builder, don't you want to know about a test or something?
Bob the Builder wants to know what's for dinner.
What is for dinner?
Apparently kibasi, because that's what I've been requested by my kids to make. So.
Oh, yeah. They getting hungry?
Yeah. When are they not hungry?
I know.
Fucking kids eat me out of house and home.
Do you have some people think that we come here a number of different times? Do you have any feelings on that?
Oh yeah, I definitely.
Like life number whatever
is
that's you don't have to come anymore or something like that?
No, I don't say that. I don't feel like there's a cap. Like, oh, I got to 1,000, I'm done. Like you're trying to get to a certain like ticker of time.
Life numbers.
That they're two different things.
Okay,
two different things. So yeah, I definitely have opinions on all of that because I'm a numerologist, so I study numbers. And I mean, I could give you a reading on just numbers alone, like literally just numbers. Even the tarot is relative to numbers as well. Each card has a number representation. So also you have to take that into consideration as well when you look at the cards too. So yeah, I totally believe that we're reincarnated. Like we come here for a purpose, a lesson. If you don't learn your shit, you're gonna have to do it again. For sure. But I don't think it's like
you put your question in the chat.
1,000 lives and then you're done here. No, if you need 1,010, then it's gonna be 1,010. It's basically until you get it. And if you don't get it, you're gonna repeat the same shit with different meat suits.
Right. So you can put your question in the chat after you subscribe. Lala13. Hi, what's the next thing happen in my life? What is the next thing that will happen in my life?
Gemini.
And Gemini. The next thing? Is that a question? What's the next thing happening in my life?
I gotta say, this is the most active chat we've had in a while, though.
The Hanged Man is the first one. Ooh, the Star. Chariot in reverse. The Law. Okay, so let's see. The Hanged Man is about going inward, not moving forward. Not moving forward. It's for a reason. Like there's something to learn. You're in a waiting period and a holding pattern. The Star I have written is like the Wish card, the deepest healing. Something's illusions are revealed and dissolved. The Chariot,
and also about remember I told you about opportunities. Like you've got options. Like you've got. If you look at the Star card, they've got their hand in the water and they've got their hand in the earth, but they're not necessarily looking at what's behind them, even though they're grasping at something. Like there's options, there's opportunities that they're missing.
Okay. And the Chariot in reverse.
Not moving forward.
Yeah, not moving forward. So you've got the opportunities there, you're just not moving forward. You're in this hangman position.
I feel like there's a decision needing to be made about something.
So what's the next big thing happening in my life? Nothing unless you make a decision? Is that it?
Yeah, I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made about something.
Can you tell us in like what area the decision is in? Or does that make sense to you, Allah?
Next happy event for me, they said.
Oh, next happy event for me. Okay. Okay. What is the next happy event for me? Wow.
Sometimes you'll balloon them too, because you want to like clear the energy from.
What's the next happy event for Allah? Hanged Man. I got the same one. Hierophant in reverse. Temperance in reverse. So we know what the Hangman is. Hierophant in reverse. Something you're unsure about.
I still feel
Temperance and imbalance.
Make a decision.
Change your attitude about something. I feel like you're in stagnation until you make a decision about something. Make up your mind on something. Are you feeling imbalanced, Lola? Oh, she got the star too.
Mm-hmm.
Put the chariot upright.
Are you in school, Lala? Should be like that.
You got it in reverse?
I don't always take reversals, but I feel that's accurate here. Is that their name?
She got two of the same cards that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Lola, are you still on? Maybe not. Maybe they got kicked out. Like internet, Wi-Fi wise or something.
I answered Michelle's question above. Bob said, I think they have emotions. They don't have all the junk blocking them that they dealt with in human form, so they are not held back. That's what Bob to that question about.
Sorry, what was it?
When we were talking about loved ones that pass over and the emotions or non-emotions and stuff like that, Bob said, I think they have emotions. They don't have all the junk blocking them that they dealt with in human form, so they are not held back.
I think they have emotions, or just not. It doesn't like run them the way it does.
Exactly.
Here.
They're not run by the emotions in the way that we are. It's not the same. It's not.
Okay, so it's not a lack of emotion according to his feelings on it.
I feel like it's more of an understanding of an emotion, like a remembrance, if you will. But I ain't gonna know till I'm over there, for real. So you know.
Right.
Lala, are you still with us?
All right, Danny. Oh no, you can ask any question you want. They don't have to be yes or no. They can be yes or no. Just try to be a little bit more specific than what's going to happen the rest of my life.
Danny, you can ask any question. Yes or no is obviously are easier. The more specific you are, the better we can answer. But yeah, you can ask anything, and we'll go for it and see what we get.
I asked about the guy who's being quote to build my fence earlier. I feel certain there are emotions in the afterlife. Okay, so Danny, and I hope that I'm saying that right. What are Roger's current honest feelings for me? We had a connection, I think, but he just did a 180 on me unexpectedly after Sunday.
Okay. What is his sign?
We're contacting each other, but there's things he's not telling me. Yes, Danny. Okay, great. What are Roger's current? Ooh,
Fire sign Leo.
Leo.
And what are you, Danny? Danny, what's your sign?
Aquarius.
Okay.
Okay, so what are Roger's current honest feelings for me? Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. First card out, Wheel of Fortune, Lovers in reverse. I do this for the people who are learning tarot with me. Some people are on who want to learn tarot, and some people just need a free reading. So, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune. That's change, right? I can just say blanket, that's change. Mm-hmm. When you allow the wheel to turn is for positive change. The Lovers in reverse is disharmony, imbalance. There's some sort of detachment or conflict going on. And yeah, he's pulling back, which you already said. And the Chariot, that's not directionless, lacking control, powerless.
Not moving forward.
Obstructed, not moving forward. Current honest feelings for me, where it was his question. There's some kind of, he's holding back for a reason.
I think this person is
bad choices, indecision. Directionless, making bad choices.
The person is looking at other options.
That's what that means, making bad choices.
What is the wheel, right? Options, opportunity, different
options, opportunity, right? We don't like Roger. Okay, there's things he's not telling me.
I think there's other people. I think there's another.
Maybe that's why he's not telling him.
I think there's another in their eye, another option.
I feel like player.
I feel like they're weighing their options and they go back and forth. I think that they treat you as a convenience and come in and out when they want to.
You're better than that, Danny. Or, that's my own judgment on that. If you want to be an option, go be an option. But if you don't want to be, then
I feel
you have it. You don't need. I got my own emotions, and now I know. We could go burn that guy's house down. Right. You deserve better.
Yeah, you do.
That's right.
You deserve better because I feel like this person keeps you as an option, and you deserve better than that.
Let's talk trash. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that permission because I prefer it. I appreciate that. You just put Roger's address on there and we'll take care of it.
We'll dox him.
Still out there fooling around.
I feel like they come in and out, this person. This Roger person.
And you know what? Some people just go through that their entire life. I mean, what is that?
Commitment issues.
Yeah. Just always jumping from one person to the next. There's none of that. From my viewpoint, there's not a lot of real happiness in that. Something going on inside is what I would think that would point to.
So I feel like Roger's issues are with their self, not with you, Danny.
Right. Okay, so yeah, that's a good way to say that too.
Mm-hmm.
Roger is Roger's issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
Roger
Danny.
Roger can't commit to Roger, so Roger therefore cannot commit to anyone else and has a spinning rotation. That's what I
Is he gonna have a lot of karma?
get.
Really, he's creating karma by having that, treating people that way.
Yeah, I mean, you run around doing that, yeah, you get yourself some karma points.
Mm-hmm. Karma points. Let's see what's coming in next for Danny. Can we do that?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have to want to know that, or we can just go
Not
with
necessarily.
it?
You can keep pulling and see what you get.
Okay. What's coming up next for Danny?
Whoops.
What's coming up next for Danny? What's coming up next for Danny, romantically speaking? What's coming up next for Danny, romantically speaking? It didn't feel right.
Bob, you're hired.
Judgment upright. The Tower upright. Something's coming in. Let the third card be beautiful. Everybody concentrate. The High Priestess. Okay, so the Judgment upright, the Tower upright, and the High Priestess. The Judgment I read as possible. I have written on here possible reconciliation, make peace or let go, an awakening. So it could be so many different things.
It's like a calling to your higher self. It's like a doo-doo-doo. See the trumpet and the three. There's a lot of symbolism, right? So here's that trifecta I was talking about: Father, Son, Holy Ghost, body, mind, spirit. Right? It's in the trumpet calling you to it. It's calling you to yourself. It's calling you to a spiritual connection to whatever is your higher self, your God, your spirituality. It's about a spirituality and awakening and stuff like that.
And this will happen unexpectedly.
It could if you don't.
Something's.
The Tower is about something happening, needing a change. It's about something happening unexpectedly. It's about if you don't do it, the universe will do it for you. I describe the Tower as like, you need to clean out your purse or your book bag or what have you, right? So you dump everything out on the floor, you make a big fucking mess, but you only keep the things you need. That's the Tower. It's letting go of anything and anyone that is not serving your highest and your greatest good. So leading with the Judgment card, I feel like we're talking about an internal landscape. I feel like we're talking about your spirituality, your spiritual development, your connection with your higher power, whatever that is, God, universe, whatever. It's needing you to focus in that direction rather than outwardly.
What do you make of the High Priestess being the final card? I know you went over that a little bit, but specifically, could be somebody that you're not speaking to. I've heard that before and wrote on there.
I feel like this is all about the self. Also, the High Priestess is like, coming to a place of knowledge, like knowing your worth, like knowing your
inner conscious voice, unconscious voice,
connection, like inner wisdom, inner knowledge, inner knowing.
Doing self-development.
Exactly. So what I get from this together is the focus should be internal. The focus should be on the self, on higher learning, on education, on spiritual development, on things like that, on religion, spirituality, your connection with the divine. That there's some sort of change that you are needing within yourself and your soul to progress and move forward, Danny.
Yeah, I was treated like an option. You just reminded me of that. Like, I was allowing myself to be treated like an option. So what is it about me that I have to change? Because I don't want to be just an option.
Exactly. So that's needing to step back and take a look at the self and your when I say spirituality, like that's so many things. Like it's just, God, how do I encompass that? That word encompasses so much for me.
It's too much. Like I have trouble. Like what? I mean, it could mean so many different things individually. So I don't get it.
So we understand the traditional meaning of the card, right? But then we also have to put in that intuitive piece.
So maybe I should not read right away. I should just step back and look at it first and then read.
Yes.
Maybe I'm doing it. I'm so concentrated on knowing the individual meanings of each card.
Because each learning, cue on that learning deck isn't all of it's not going to be applicable. You know what I mean?
I know. Which is what makes it so confusing for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so when I just look at it, sun change. You're so welcome, Danny. High Priestess is about your inner unconscious voice. If you have another question, you can put it in there too. Self-evaluation is about yeah, that's right.
It's like a higher call. It's like a higher calling. The Judgment card is like a higher calling, like being called back to the self, being called to spirituality, being called to religion, being called to connect with the self, with the spirit of the self.
So that would lead me to think, like, you better start working on yourself with your own spirituality, because if you don't, the universe is about to do something to assist you. You don't want that. That sort of thing.
Exactly.
Okay. What for, though? Like, why would he all of a sudden need to start working on his spirituality? Like, immediately, or else.
It's not like
it's like a or else.
It's like it's more saying, like, hone your focus. Like, bring the focus home. Like, stop looking for external validation. Stop looking for external answers.
That is what it is.
Exactly.
That is what it is.
It means stop looking for external answers. You have the answers within you, but you're not fucking listening. And if you continue to not listen, you have that tower moment.
Yeah, it's like saying until you're happy being alone, you won't find your divine counterpart.
Until you love the self, you cannot love anyone else.
You can't love anyone else until you love
all these little cheesy things we've been hearing for forever.
Are
really true.
That gave me I got goosebumps on that one. Thanks for being here, Danny. I've got to go, but maybe you can continue on, because I don't want to interrupt Crystal and Bob.
No, you're going to have to work it out, because I got to feed my kids. Did that answer the question for you, Danny? I know we went a little dialogued between ourselves here.
Right.
We can't emphasize enough that this is a learning channel. So not only do we give you the reading, but then we explain and talk about the cards, what they mean, and, So if you're just looking for straight up answers, you'll get them, but we're also going to teach you how to read it and what the cards mean. So
Bob's asking if you can explain to Crystal how to talk to her grandma.
You literally, and I mean this so seriously, Crystal, you literally just speak to them. You can do what I like to refer to as breathe and thump, tap and thump, breathe, whatever you want to call it, thump and breathe, tap and breathe. So right here, this is called your thymus. It's like what is this called? Your clavicle or some shit. What's this bone called right here?
I don't know. Whatever comes before cleavage.
Your sternum. It's called your sternum. So this bone right here, you could hear it, right? You want to thump and breathe. But you don't want to breathe like little baby breaths. You want to like fuck that shit, like breathe it out. Like
that helps.
Yes. It resets your sympathetic nervous system. It brings you back down to baseline. So if you're feeling like frustrated, you're feeling overwhelmed. Like I did it so much, I feel lightheaded now. If you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling like you really need to connect with your loved one and you really need some answers, but you're not hearing them or feeling them because you're too, you got to get yourself calmed. So we want to tap, or I should say thump, because we're not going lightly. We want to thump and breathe. And while you do that, visualize light coming through the top of your head, down through your body, illuminating your body from the inside out, right? So that's to clear out what we call the central channel, so you can hear and feel and focus. Once you feel a little calmer in your body, Crystal, then all you have to do is literally just open up and speak. If you're more comfortable closing your eyes, do that. But I tell you, I promise you, just get your body a little centered, a little calm, and then just open up. Say grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, cousin Mary, whomever you're trying to connect with. Say their name, speak to them. You will feel, you just speak to them like I'm speaking to you.
Do you have to know the person you're trying to speak to?
No.
So if I want to try to talk to, who was that fantastic black female singer who passed away in her bathtub?
Whitney Houston?
Whitney Houston, thank you. Yeah.
No, you don't have to know them.
A weird question and example in the middle of your thing, sorry.
No, it's not a weird question at all. No.
All right, she said, good advice. I'll try it out today. Thank you so much, guys.
And try it in the shower too, because water is a conduit. So you can try it in the shower or the bathroom. You can get a white candle and a glass of water. That's a good way that you can honor and call your loved ones in. So light the white candle, set yourself a little glass of water, because water is a conduit. Water absorbs negative energy, and it's a conduit. So sit with a white candle, a little glass of water, sit in a sort of prayer mindset, and just literally just talk to your loved ones. They are really right there. And you have to also be open to how you receive the messages. It's not going to be like a two-way street sort of conversation. You're not going to be like, so how is it over there? And they're going to be like, oh, it's great. We have the best pizza. It's not going to be like a two-way street sort of conversation. It's going to come across in feelings, emotion. You might hear a word. You might see an image. It's going to come in subtle, quick ways. It's very quick and it's very subtle, but if you are calm in your body through tapping and breathing, you're going to be more likely to feel it. You're going to feel it in your solar plexus, in that area when you feel that butterfly feeling when you get caught or you're in trouble or you're nervous. That feeling in your stomach, that butterfly feeling, it's that. You're going to feel it through your clairs, through your chakras. So I hope that helps. I could go on for days about it. But.
All right.
So we are going to have to end the live because April has stuff to do and I got stuff to do. But we will be back tomorrow.
11:30.
At 11:30 EST. If you would like to book a private reading with myself, I am Gypsy Soul on Instagram.
Wait a minute, because that's spelled weird.
It is spelled weird. We'll put it in the chat.
11?
That's my email. It's underscore Gypsy.
Underscores before Gypsy?
Yeah, for Instagram. Underscore.
Just gotta make this.
I don't know why it does it. I don't know. Don't know. But it's underscore Gypsy. And then there's underscore before the soul. SOAL. That's it. Underscore Gypsy underscore soul on Instagram.
It freaking just.
Here, I can probably
see. Okay, there it is. And this is on Instagram?
Yeah, so that's my IG handle. Or my website is unicornmagic.com with unicorn magic with a K. Yeah, but we'll be back tomorrow for free readings.
Unicorn Magic where?
Unicorn Magic, MIGICK.com.
Oh.
I need to put it in our little descriptive thing.
.com.
So to book a private reading or to email me with any questions, I'm totally open to answering questions to people. I love to mentor and teach people how to do this shit. So anyway, I'm Gypsy Soul on Instagram. Tomorrow, this is my lovely April. Did you know my birthday's in April?
Is it? And Diamond is your. Yeah, I got peridot. I was pissed off.
So we will be back tomorrow. Bye. At some point around 11:30 in the morning, AM EST. So have a good night, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And where is the button to end this mofo? We're just gonna be sitting on here forever. End stream. All right. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
shoes out there, or are they over there to your
They're by
left?